Here we are. Good. Hi. Lots of people. Why is this all sticky? So much to do.
That's a load of shit. Are you going to do what we talked about?
Aye, of course. Oh well, now just this.
How you doing, everybody? Just for joining the live stream. As I just standing on that bed, I think I was.
I'll be right with you.
I hope you're all having a good weekend. Well, I hope you all have a good weekend. I hope you all stay safe, whatever you all get up to. How you doing, Wayne, bro? Cheers for joining the live stream, man. How are you, mate? How's it been roasting in Ireland as well today, man? I've had a bursting sore head
silly mutt.
all day because of the weather, bro.
My God, what now?
What's your plans for the weekend, mate? Right, let's find this guy. You jump for joy there. Oh, it's brutal, mate, eh? We're not built for this kind of weather, mate. See, because we're like the most northern... Well, I would...
Quick!
We're like right up north, aren't we? Compared to a lot of Europe. So we're not built for that weather, man. By the way, mate, right, I mentioned this, see, a good few months ago, right? I mentioned that I heard, I seen some leaked footage of Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Generation update. I seen that a few months ago on Twitter, right? And then I was speaking about it on Twitter, telling everybody about it. And then I tried to look for it again, and I couldn't find it. So Rockstar obviously must have took it down, you know. But I couldn't find anything about it again. And then it all came out today, or maybe last night, saying that we're getting it, basically.
Go!
It's been leaked, so we're maybe getting it at the end of this year, at some point. I cannot wait for that. To me, much.
Good boy, good boy. You don't want to do that.
You hurt my dog? Who hurt my dog? You just hit your pal, mate. You know that my arse open, mate. Fuck me. I forgot they said sayings like that there, man.
I feel quite hungry!
It's best. Right, come on, mate. It's best worth trying this game. One of the best sayings in this game altogether, and there's a lot of good sayings in this game. Let's hit the old moonshine and the buckfast. It's a weekend, man. It's Friday. Where's the moonshine? Hey, where's the... Oh, there it is. I hear Dr. Disrespect there again. Telling you he's following us on this playthrough again. Mate, I don't think it's going to be 60 frames. I hope, though. Grand Theft Auto 3, not Grand Theft Auto 3, sorry. Red Dead Redemption 2, my head's up my arse, mate. I've only had like 3 hours sleep. I needed to get up early today and phone the doctors and stuff like that, but aye, so... Red Dead Redemption 2 apparently ran at 30 frames per second. Quick. But I'm sure they can get it for 50, you can get it 60. It says 60 on YouTube, but what it says and what it is two different things, you know. So I hope it is 60 frames per second. But look at what I said there, right? I heard a leak that Rockstar were wanting to do games yearly again, and that rumour is kind of adding up now. I've been saying that for all the leaks what we've had lately. Grand Theft Auto 4, Max Payne 1 and 2, this Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Generation update, and then you've got to think of like the Red Dead Redemption 1 port we had. And then before that we had the trilogy of the Grand Theft Auto games. So it's kind of adding up that. I just hope they bring back like Midnight Club and stuff like that. I will start doing another live stream of that in the next couple of days as well, everybody. How we doing, Modder Bro? Just for joining the live stream, mate. Wait, he's totally closed.
Nice and safe.
Wait there, I don't want to be in here right now. I need to watch myself. I thought Henry would be alright, because my Henry can drink. I think he's had a bit too much though. I feel like he's farting. Keep a tight ass, Henry. How you doing, Modder, mate? Cheers for joining the live stream, pal. How's your weekend been so far, mate? How's your Friday been? Right, I think we're alright. Whoa! I think we're good. It's still... Told you, Henry, keep a tight ass, mate. There's Matt back. Oh, yeah, I've got a headache, son. I actually have got a headache, mate. Don't do this to me, pal. Good, mate. What's your plans for the weekend, Modern, mate? But aye, that rumour, or that leak, I would say rumour, mainly. That rumour of Rockstar wanting to do yearly games is starting to kind of add up a bit. Now you think about it, which I'm quite happy with, especially if they bring back a lot of their old titles. And a lot of you already know what I mainly want, a remaster or a port what looks a wee better than what we have already for the PlayStation 4 version. It's unplayable on the PS5 though, the Warriors and Manhunt. But Rockstar haven't got the minstrels to do Manhunt again, 100%. And I don't think they want to pay the rights for the Warriors. It's roasting today, innit, Modern, mate? It's meant to be warmer tomorrow, mate. Aye, me too, mate. I'm just going to be chilling, live streaming, mate. Staying away from this weather. I'm not built for it at all, mate.
Good day.
Piss off.
What else could I expect from an idiot like you?
Come and take your pick.
So there's like 3 different endings to this game. One secret end, and I know the secret ending. We're definitely going to get it done at some point too. But Onimusha 2 Remastered comes out in 6 days. So I need to live stream the first game, but I can do that in one playthrough because it's quite a short game. And then we'll move on to the second game when that comes out, the remaster version. Whereas AI's in
He's
here.
as drunk as they come.
Don't make me come over there, you tart.
You've got to be...
Henry, so you finally came. Welcome to my workshop.
It was melting the day, mate, wasn't it?
No, a bit shabby, but nice. And who knows? Maybe you've got a nice sack of groschen tucked away here for me.
Groschen? Not at all. I've got something much more interesting. Come on. So, what do you think of it?
Well, honestly, I don't see much in it yet.
I admit, right now it's just a few strokes, but can't you see what's in them? Try looking to the future a bit.
If I'm honest, I'm more reflecting on the past.
That I can understand all too well. But this painting, the one you're looking at right now, this will one day be my great masterpiece. My whole life, I've hoped to paint something amazing, something people will remember even 100 years from now. And I believe this is it.
Well, that makes me happy.
I need to take my helmet off.
So what's it going to be when it's done?
You look
An
like
altar,
exotic
the
sunlight.
greatest and most magnificent thing you can ever paint. Frescoes of hunting scenes are nothing compared to this. The abbot of Sedlitz monastery got a St. Vitus relic from Sigismund and wants to redesign half the chapel for it. The best craftsmen in the entire town are working on it.
The best? So how did you end up involved in it?
What the hell are you doing here?
I just wanted to greet an old friend. It must be 20 years since we last met.
Who is that man?
It's hard to believe when you look at that mug of his, but he's called Bellissimo. We studied together once.
Funny, isn't it? We started the same, but turned out completely different. While I was painting for the lords in Italy, you surely
This guy's
didn't
got a
even
silver
set
spoon
foot
stuck up his
outside
arse.
Gutenberg.
Is that why you came? To strut around?
Not at all. I came to console you. That big commission of yours for Sedlitz. Well, it seems the abbot finally came to his senses and picked someone better.
What? That's impossible. The abbot and I have an agreement.
You had an agreement. Don't tell me you've learnt nothing since the last time.
How dare you?
Go on then. Spit it out.
They two are the light. Yeah.
You fucker. That's what Voiter wanted to say. But unlike you, he has enough decency to bite his tongue.
They
So
two
he
seem like
hired
they're
you for his
the
dirty
type
work?
deal
Maybe he's finally learned
with
something over
slapping
the
each
years.
other with gloves.
Now, I really must be off, but do stop by the baths at the horse market sometime. We can reminisce about the good old days. And if you ask nicely, I might even let you watch me paint.
Yeah, mate, that sounded like
What was
code for
that?
something creepier.
That was the end, my friend.
And why did he treat you like a leper?
Let's just say we haven't been on the best of terms for quite some time. But that's not important now.
You're always saying that. This isn't important. Leave it be. Now's not the time. I can't tell you that. Damn it, Voita, I'm trying to help you. But how am I supposed to do that if you won't tell me anything?
Oh, all right. Years ago, Bellissimo and I studied together. And we were actually friends, in a way. He was the one who suggested I start going by some Latin name. He said it would make a better impression outside Bohemia. His real name is Bella, but he started calling himself Bellissimo.
Oh, I thought he
Never
would have
really
been
caught
calling
on
himself
here,
Bellend.
though. People called him Bullshitimo. And it suited him. He turned out to be a proper backstabber. We haven't spoken for years.
Did I hear that right? He stole your commission for your big project.
I'm afraid so.
What do you plan to do now?
As far as I can tell, I have two options. Either tuck my tail between my legs and forget about the job, or find a way to get rid of Bellissimo.
I'm on it.
How the hell did that
Say
bastard
less,
pull
mate.
it off?
Say less, bro.
I had an agreement with the abbot.
Giving up is not an option. So, we need to get rid of him.
We?
Strangle him at midnight.
Of course. You didn't think I'd leave you to handle this on your own, did you?
I'll happily do it.
Could we steal his brushes? Like they stole yours back in the Trotsky region?
I get why you'd think that, but you're forgetting. This is a big city. Bellissimo would have new brushes in a few days. It wouldn't even slow him down.
You want me to...
It's not that I wouldn't feel like throttling him, but no, he
I've killed
doesn't deserve
everybody.
that.
You didn't have such
So
scruples
that's what I'm
with
going for.
Burkhardt.
Because I feel like
Burkhardt
you're going
was
to
a
get different
viper.
endings to this.
Bellissimo is just a worm.
Because you get different endings, like I say, in the main story as well.
What if something were to happen to him? A small accident. A few broken fingers. And goodbye to his painting.
That ruined his whole livelihood. I only want him to give up this one commission.
What if we dug up some dirt on him and explained why it'd be in his best interest to give up the commission?
It's true that Bellissimo's conscience is filthier than my apron, and it doesn't even bother him. Did you hear the way he smugly invited me to the baths? Ha! But you know what? You should pay him a visit there. Try to find something we can use against him. And more importantly, how the devil he managed to snatch that job away from me.
Do you think he tells his secrets to the bathmaids? Girls usually don't care much for the ramblings of an old rake.
What do you mean, old? Bellissimo's 6 months younger than me. And you'd be surprised how captivating he can be. People always ate out of his hand. Even I once did. Oh, yes. He always dragged me to the baths. Spent his last groschen there. And when they threw us out, we went next door to the garden. Bellissimo even set up a small workshop there for himself. At that time, I had no idea what kind of scoundrel he truly was.
What if I went straight to Bellissimo, put a knife to his throat, and told him to
Perhaps
drop
just
the
go at the
commission?
same time.
No, knowing him, he'd promise you the moon and stars, then go running to Sedlets to complain. And I'd be left
be
with
right.
nothing.
Here, I'm taking him out, mate. I don't care what you say. It's happening.
All right. I'll go to the baths and see if I can dig up some dirt on him.
Ask the proprietor about him. Her name's Beatrice. We know each other a bit, so she might be willing to help us. Meanwhile, I'll head to Sedlet's to find out what's got into the abbot.
Nasty. Same as Sir Hans. One of the best. I really enjoy these games, so I mentioned this before a few times though. There's so many stuff that I like about this game though, and the first game. Like how it's set in real history. There's real events, real character, like real people from real history. The only person who isn't real is Henry, the person that you play. But like, it's realistic as anything to this game.
Drunk as they come.
It's the most realistic game I've ever played.
Don't make me come over there, you tart.
What?
And it doesn't hold your hand either. But see, when you level them up and max them out, and the dog too, you become a badass. 2-3 hits and people are dead, depending on what weapon you're using and how much you've leveled it up.
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all. No, it was Jan. To being told.
Come on, darling, forget it. Or there'll just be trouble.
The girl's right. Get the fuck out of here or you'll be inviting
you're
trouble.
still standing.
Oh, yeah?
Get the fuck
You
out of
lose
here.
army.
I'll snap you like a twig, you whore, son.
That's
You
it,
can
smash
try.
him.
I have
I'll
long
be the referee.
fingers.
Yannick,
Drunk and
let it
screeching
be,
like
please.
magpies. To
No
the
fucking
pillory
chance.
with a lot of
I
you.
won't let a pig like that gawk
You
at
fucking
you.
stay out here,
wasn't
dick.
gawking
I'll
at me.
star kick you in the
Bloody
face.
was, I
I
saw
want to
it.
see who
If
wins
you're
this.
looking for a fight, bring it on. I'm not afraid of you.
Smash
and I can
him.
look at whoever I want to. I mean, look. Hey?
Come on then, fucker. I'll get you.
Hey, stop fighting!
Don't hit him!
Surprise!
I'll hack your ass off.
You'll do what, mate?
My God,
You look like you're as drunk as a lord. Where did you get...
Ha! No job.
To the stocks with him.
What
are you
I've done nothing.
I'll be done with you in a flash. No, you
Tell
don't.
it's the weekend, everybody. You just go Sparta kick.
Filthy vermin. Why did you do that? This is
We'll
unbelievable.
finish this quickly.
Who you all got money on? I've got money on this guy on
Come
the
on
right.
then.
£50 saying that this guy on the right's gonna win.
how dare here? What are you doing?
Shame on you.
Set up him like a tramp eating chips.
With him.
Oh, you took that like a champ.
Hey?
See, just jabbed him right in the throat.
Oh, too slow.
He's given.
Take that.
Oh, he's getting done.
Christ, I don't have the whole day for you.
Stop fighting, vermin. This is unbelievable. Stop hitting him.
Get him.
He's getting done.
Hang him!
What's the matter? Shit yourself.
These days, no one's ever really safe.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
Right, it's
That
taking
won't
too
work
long.
on me.
Ah, he's
that
done.
madman?
He's done. Let's just say that. Ah, he's done. He's done.
This won't end well.
Imagine if just got up and knocked him out with one hit. I done that once with somebody. Are we good here? Yeah, I'm not meant to be here. I'm sure it's not in here. But I'm cutting through, mate, if I can.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending him there. Go away now.
What is this racket?
Any idea what that was? Oh, good.
So I don't drown in all this shit here.
Let's do that.
Jesus.
Then
I hear your services here are so renowned that even one famous painter comes to visit you.
one?
Well, we've entertained whole crowds of painters here. Sadly, most of them have a bit of trouble keeping their brushes firm.
Interesting. The one I'm looking for is called Bellissimo.
Oh, him. Oh dear, what's he done now?
Well, I don't really know the man, but I'm interested in painting, so I thought it might be useful to have a little chat with him.
Ah, well, suit yourself. Spend the whole day blabbering if you like. If he's not loitering around somewhere, he'll be upstairs in his room, so feel free to wait for him. Don't expect a fruitful debate. That painter of yours is plastered more often than not.
Bellissimo drinks?
Like a fish. And when he runs out of booze in his room, he comes down here among the guests. I've had to throw him out so many times to sleep it off in that shack of his, across from the baths.
Right, we need to go and get some buckfast for him. Right, I'm gonna try it, man, but I don't know if I'm gonna...
Tell me something
I might
more
fail
about
this.
Bellissimo. I need to know what sort of man he is.
What? I don't know anything about painting.
But I want to know about him, not about painting.
And what should I tell you, honestly? He's just a drunk, a slob, and a lecher. End of story. Even his room upstairs reeks of booze from a mile away. God knows if he's doing worse things up there than just drinking.
Right, I'm sure I've got drink on me too, though.
I
but
need a
might
bath.
See if...
Tell me what you want before I change my mind.
Right, fucking calm down.
Sorry.
You can
I have to
fucking
get
shove
going.
your bath up your arse then.
I'll have a look at your wares.
It's the weekend, everybody. Let's get pissed.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, why not?
No, only because it's you.
You must be from a poor region.
What are you trying to say, like?
Aye, that will do.
I'm glad you found what you needed, sir.
Are you blind?
Right, I don't think it's that one. It's this one. No. It must be this one.
What are you barging in here for?
Who's barging in where? You go back down there, Mary.
What are you waiting for?
You
Clear
to
off.
fuck off.
Get out of here. Go.
What are you talking about? I'm alright to be here. You old bat.
Go ahead and stand there all day. I don't care.
Mary, man, you've got issues. It's fucking Mary.
Are you
Wait there, that's him.
blind?
They call you Bellissimo.
I was going to try
What
and
if they
break into
do?
his room. I thought that's what it was.
I just wanted to ask if you're the famous painter who came here from the Italian lands.
Ah, well, of course. I mean, sì, la bella Italia.
I smell shite.
What's it really like in the Italian lands?
Bella, bella. Oh, but
Beautiful,
alas,
that means, doesn't it?
Bella Bologna is so far away. You must travel over mountains, through forests, across fields, through France, all the way to the sea.
I've got a mate who stays in
You
Scotland
can't
who's
imagine how
Italian.
beautiful il mare is.
Orello.
Through France to the sea, you say? Wouldn't that be a pointless detour? And listen, Bologna isn't even by the sea, is it?
Now, what are you babbling about, you stripling? Have you ever been there?
Me? Well, no.
Then don't act all clever, you explorer. I've been there, and that's how it is.
How did you even manage to get abroad?
Ah, you know, boy. A lifetime of diligence, piety, and, most of all, talent. When the Lord puts it into you, you ought to thank him and rejoice. Especially when it's as big as mine. I mean...
Right, aye. Where are you going with this, mate? Enough said, pal, eh?
Not just anyone makes it to the Italian lands. You must have painted some great works here first, right?
There were certainly a few. Even as a student, I outshone everyone around me. On one commission, they even insisted that I take it over entirely myself, even though I started it with a bit of a bungler.
Who was that bungler you did that commission with?
That's my business, do you hear? Just mine. Let me give you one piece of advice instead. You'll never reach the heights if you let someone drag you down.
I bet there isn't a more skilled or learned craftsman in the whole town than you, right?
See, someone like me is one of a kind, and not just among craftsmen, lad.
You must be really sought after, right?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. They even summoned me all the way from the Sedlets Monastery. Naturally, they wouldn't want just any old sonno un pittore non picchiarmi painting for them.
What does that mean?
An ignoramus, my friend. So, if you ever find yourself in Sedlets and see the splendor of my work there, you will understand what an honor it is to be speaking with me today.
So you've got some important work here at the moment?
Well, yes, but until everything gets fully underway, I'm relaxing at the baths. It's not my beloved Bologna, but it's clean here.
And there are plenty of pretty wenches.
But these worldly temptations don't interest me. During the day, I'm outside, and in the evenings, I stay in my room and pray. I only go down to the tavern when I absolutely have to.
Do you think I'd know any of your work?
Boy, everyone knows my work. From kings to commoners like you. It's enough to say a single name and anyone will remember.
I'm the vibes of the guy from Red Dead Redemption 2, see the French guy who
don't
Arthur
like
comes across.
talking about it. Modesty suits me better. But since you insist,
you come across him in Saint
for
Denis?
example, the Virgin Mary with a crown. The Virgin Mary with Jesus. The Virgin Mary with a crown and Jesus. The Virgin Mary without a crown. The three Marys. The three wise men. The four virtues. The four seasons. The 10 plagues of Egypt. The 12 apostles. The throngs of thousands. And the martyrdom of Saint Sebastian.
From the way you talk, you seem very pious, aren't you?
Well, of course. How could we endure the endless suffering of this world without faith?
Endless? But there are plenty of nice things here too, aren't there?
Not for me. But not everyone has my humility and will, I'll admit that.
I have to go.
Wait. That cheeky face of yours looks familiar. Haven't we met somewhere before?
Well, probably at the bath sometime. Where else? But I really have to go now.
God bless you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, is it upstairs? Hey, hold on, I'm gonna need to close that door too. NPCs notice. Stuff like that.
Huh? There's nothing here for you. You'd better pay me compensation, you blackguard.
Hey, I'm going, you dick.
You won't just get away with this.
Shut
Pay up.
Fuck off, dick. I'm away. Alright, calm down. It's on my computer.
Hurry up.
Right, listen.
Sorry, let's make a deal.
Just calm down,
You've
mate.
no business here. Were you trying to steal from us or what? Pay up,
No, I wasn't
or
trying
I
to
will
steal
call
from
the
you.
guards.
Right, wait there. I've got away with murder before, so I'm getting away with this.
I apologise. I must have made some mistake. But surely you'll gladly forgive someone of my standing, won't you?
All right. No doubt it'll come in handy one day to be in your good books. So
I
run
did a
along,
YouTube
but don't
short of
try
that, by the
anything
way.
like that again.
Me getting away with murder. It was on live stream too.
Mind where you're going.
Right, I'm gonna need to wait until night time.
Look what I have for you.
G'day.
Piss off.
What else could I expect from an idiot like you?
I'm sure it does.
You alright there, pal? You stay there, in fact. You
Are
stay
you
right
blind?
What did I do to you?
there. Oh, he's just spawned in there now. Right, I'm gonna wait till night time.
Are you blind?
Everything is in its place.
Sir?
Bitte bring mir
Sober
etwas
up a wee bit too. Just skip time maybe.
You shouldn't be walking around in the dark. Oh no! Wanted to break in here, did you?
No, I didn't. You're talking at your arse.
Greetings to you two.
Don't break, don't break. Is it this one?
Ugh. Reeks of booze in here.
This must be Bellissimo's room.
Aye, I can still search the room, man, Camden. How can I not just search the room still? That's bullshit, man. I might actually go back. My dagger was feeling a bit thirsty there. Aye, I'm gonna go back.
So, Bellissimo is working for the monastery for free because he is afraid of going to hell. That could come in handy.
Oh no! But I locked it. Only fools act like that.
Don't even
Oh,
fart,
how brave.
ladies and
Causing trouble
gentlemen.
and then hiding. Why is this open? There's nobody here.
I'm sure I closed stuff, but she was talking about the lock to start with too. Right, the trading places if they are.
There. Nothing's missing.
Right, aye, that's it, go back to bed.
No! You killed him! Oh! Ah! Ah!
It disappeared like a fart in the wind. It wasn't us, no witnesses. No witnesses, everybody. If the ask was where I was this night, I wasn't even in Kuttenberg, man. I was up in Trotsky. And I'd go through Kuttenberg. Well, that's us just arriving then to Kuttenberg.
And if only lying was the worst of it.
Shut up.
Full well.
I wanted to hear from an arsehole that farted, mate. There's more worse things than fucking lying, although I hate lying. It's fucking insane. Cunts are just absolute top bullshit. Oh! Can I get through here? I didn't think so. was an epic fail. Right, I don't think I'll get caught for that murder. Hold on. Right, I'm going to turn down 2 minutes of brightness too, because I turned it up when I was in the cave. I never had a torch too. I'm gonna need to wait until morning, man. I need to try and get San Andreas finished as well. I'm going to do that over the weekend, everybody. Still haven't finished my Warzone Battle Pass, man. I bought the black sale like a sucker. Hey, where is this guy? In fact, hold on.
Congratulations, my friend. The Sedlets Monastery is surely waiting for you to start on their new altar. For some unknown reason, Bellissimo has vanished.
Vanished? What do you mean?
Don't worry about it. You got your job, and that's what counts, right?
I suppose you're right. Thank you. Finally. Soon it'll all come together, Voiter. You'll see.
Right, I'll do that top one later on. Pardon me.
I'm curious what you'll paint on that shield. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like that my paints and skills suffice for. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield halved, or quartered, or maybe have chevrons. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the individual parts. And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von Berghoff has his winged fish. Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can always start again.
Can I still help you with something? Or do you already have everything you need for your opus magnum?
No, a helping hand is always welcome. I need to wrap up all the commissions I've started, and I can't manage it on my own. Lately, I've been painting maybe too much. The last ones were a signboard for the armorer and decorations for the fortress in Pshitoki. But I haven't been paid for either yet.
So you want me to go and collect the coin? With a beggar's sack in one hand and a hammer to break some bones in the other?
That's it.
It won't be that wild. I'll take care of the armorer myself. But if you could go to Pshitoki instead of me, I'd be very grateful. It's a bit more complicated there.
How so?
The bailiff there promised me a precious stone as payment for the decorations. Lapis lazuli, from which the most beautiful blue under the sun can be made. But then he changed his mind and wanted to pay me in groschen, which I naturally refused. I want that stone.
So I remember last night when we did that mission where there was that big face in the rock, and he painted it, but he painted something else instead. but we found that body. I'm positive that was him. We got that new dagger out of it as well.
Why did the bailiff change his mind about the gem?
Oh, he started telling me it's his lucky talisman and that he'll still need it. He's building a fortress for the gentry there and he's expecting an inspection or something.
Wouldn't you prefer a groschen? You could spruce this place up a bit. How much did he even offer you?
It wasn't a small amount, I'll admit, but this is a matter of principle. Promises must be kept, and you can't mix ultramarine from groschen.
And are you sure the bailiff actually has this gem? He might just be trying to string you along.
I've seen it.
Aye, blowing smoke up
just
your
for
arse,
a
mate.
moment. He doesn't trust anyone with something like that and keeps it in his pocket. But he's definitely got it.
This guy's insane, I'm telling you.
And how do you imagine I'll get the gem off the bailiff, if he wouldn't give it to you?
But you, Henry, are a man of many talents, aren't you? You'll think of something. To start with, it wouldn't hurt to just have a word with him.
A word, wink, wink. Smash him, Henry.
What if he simply refuses to hand it over?
If words fail, you'll have to defend my interests in another way. I'm no minstrel, after all. I'm a craftsman. My work has an agreed-upon value, and I won't tolerate anyone spreading rumors that I work for promises and goodwill.
Finger waving,
So what
this
should I
man's
do?
brilliant.
Well, I painted a coat of arms and a nice ribbon below it on their fortress. It could really use an inscription. Something that tells everyone they didn't pay me for it.
See, I'm gonna get a PC upgrade, right, and see how you can do shields now. Like, put different things on your shield. They will add more stuff later on. But PCs, because this supports modding and stuff too, for PC. I'm gonna try and, after I get the upgrade for the PC, I'm gonna buy the gold edition for the PC as well, because I want to play this game on mouse and keyboard, because PS5 doesn't support mouse and keyboard. So it supports modding. So I really want to get the one with the St Andrew's cross, the Scotland flag, basically, and try and get one with my clan tartan and the crest, the clan crest as well too. You'll be able to do stuff like that with the PC, which PC gaming's a lot better.
Alright. I'll try to get that gem from the bailiff.
Excellent. Meanwhile, I'll collect payment from the armourer. Thank you, Henry. And don't forget, rather than leaving empty-handed, better to repaint my artwork.
Mate, you still owe me a shield, mate, in fact. What's happening with that? Don't think I forgot about that prick.
Can you paint a shield for me?
By all means. What shield is it to be?
The one with you fucking prompt. In fact, we need to wait
Maybe
for
next
that,
time.
don't we, in fact. Right, so they did. Somebody noticed me. They want me for murder, but I'll get away with it. I'm gonna save it though, just in case. What's this? You need to be, like, your scholarship and stuff like that leveled up to be able to do this, so your Henry needs to be fucking on top of his game. Right, there's a guard. Just walk until we bump into a guard, everybody. There's a Barry too. I need a wee wash. A wash would be best right now. trying to get rid of anything stolen right now. I don't think that's stolen, I think that's just got blood on it. It's usually like a hand, a red hand. Like that right there. Right, I think we're good. I've been live nearly 1 hour already, man. Does not feel like that. Right, I'm sure we're good. Right, there he is. Where's that? Just a guard, like...
Here you are, you murderer! Surrender at once!
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Ah, here you are. There's no excuse for murder, you swine. Now you'll pay.
Right, I'm pretty sure it's this one. If not, it's that one.
This is unbelievable. I'm a man of honor from a good family. And I'm in no mood to be negotiating with a peasant like you.
What are you trying to pull on me?
Oh, yes,
You'll pay for that!
Right, it's not that one, it's the other one then. I've done it on live stream, like I said. The last live stream I did of this. And I did a YouTube short of it there too, so... It's in my YouTube shorts. I'm gonna need to pay this, everybody. Wait there, what's the punishment?
Fine. Take me away.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go! You'll be branded for your crimes, so that everyone knows what sort of criminal scum they're dealing with.
So you get 3 or 4 different punishments. One of them's like gives you a game over, which like you get hung in it. You get branded. You get put in like a pillar thing or a stock. That's what it's called. Branded, whipped.
Executioner!
Joe, so I thought it's just going to get branded now. So you can't do business anyway.
Fucking brand hurts like hell. Oh, really fucked up this time.
Come and take a look.
Hold on, can start a new recording, everybody.
Jugs here, big and small. Jugs for sale.
Right, they still want me for something. I don't know what it is. I'm still wanted here. Maybe I'm not. Right, let's go.
Well, you don't belong here.
I might need to go to sleep. In fact, I should be alright, big boy pants on. can't even get a bath.
Back already?
Looks like
But you
it,
can
doesn't it?
wash.
It sure does.
You can wash
Go on
like
then.
at
How was
like
it?
wee lakes and stuff. Well, ponds. Wee ponds and stuff too.
What the? Here you are, you thief. Give up!
What did I steal, mate?
Easy now. I surrender.
I've got it in for you, scum.
I know you
You've
have
been
mustache
loitering
guy.
around where you
Oh
shouldn't
wait,
have.
I'm a mustache guy
And
too.
I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine. And if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
Mate, is it because I'm Scottish?
Wait a moment. Sure we can come to an agreement, can't we? I didn't steal anything. That's mine.
No. No, it isn't. Don't try to make a fool out of me.
If I accept my punishment, I'm gonna get death, man. I knew they were after me, man. I'm gonna need to pay it.
All right, I'll pay.
Look at this guy.
I don't want any
this
trouble.
other
Now, let's
mustache
have a
guy's
look at what
problem.
you've stolen. Show me the goods.
Was it his stuff?
And if I find anything else on you that doesn't belong to you, I'll confiscate that too.
Take a look then.
Good. You don't have anything else on you that doesn't belong to you. In that case, an indulgence will suffice. Now, be on your way.
Jesus Christ, be praised, brother. Man's just trying to get by. What did I see there? Hey, wait there, hold on. That's where I need to go. I forgot about that.
Look what I have for you.
Get the buck fast, man. It's the weekend. They made.
Boat like that must cost as much as a farm.
There now.
Look at that. Think I'll take it.
Can't you see where you're going?
Shut up, Karen. Oh, you let loose there.
God bless.
Greetings to you, friends.
Some fine wares. Come and take your pick.
He's swaying.
Did you hear what was going on at the butcher's house?
Did he nearly stab someone again?
We'll get to that.
Exactly what we're trying to find out. Hasn't the bailiff already told us enough?
Perhaps too much.
Sorry, Bill.
What is it? Who do you think you are, you wastrel?
That painting here in the room, it's the work of Voita the painter, isn't it?
Aye. He paints well. But he's a terribly peculiar fella. What about it?
Oh, the fortress is painted, but the promised reward is nowhere to be seen. I've come for it.
Oh, I see. And leave me be. I've got bigger worries. I offered him a heap of groschen, but he wouldn't have it. So he can stuff it.
What worries were you talking about?
We're building this fortress on Lady Anna of Volstein's commission, and, most importantly, at her expense. Master Fabian Kraft is in charge of the construction, but as bailiff, I'm responsible for organizing everything else. And now, Lady Anna has sent one of her acquaintances here with an escort to check on us. Her name's Adela, and I need to devote my full attention to her.
Voita said that for his work, you promised him something else. He says you've got some expensive stone. Lapis? Lazuli? They use it to make blue pigment.
Well, I do have it, but I offered him a better reward. I need that gemstone more than he does.
Why do you need that gemstone so badly?
It's a great rarity, and I need to make the biggest impression possible on Lady Adela. And it also brings me luck. The construction, it's not going as well as expected, though Master Fabian says otherwise. Plus, I think I might have a chance with Lady Adela.
Henry's going to get in there. He's going to cock block you, mate.
Yeah, as one man to another.
So how about making an impression on Lady Adela in another way? After all, a noble woman like her must have plenty of precious stones of her own.
That's probably true. Adela is always with that guard of hers, Jedlichka. Or by day, she sits outside under the willow watching the construction.
See? Then forget
Noted.
about some luck hidden in a
Noted,
magic
my
stone
friend.
and make some grand gesture.
Well, I could have something written on the wall. You're from that painter, aren't you? Do you know how to write?
I do, but I know how you are with payment. I think I should write what a pinch purse you are instead.
Oh, wait, I've got an idea. I'll dazzle Adela with my chivalry.
Excuse me, are you a knight or what?
Well, not exactly, but I'm a burgher. I've got a sword and armor, and I'm not a bad swordsman. That will surely enchant
I'll be
Adela.
the judge of
We'll
that, my
do
friend.
it like this. When Lady Adela is sitting under the willow again, watching the construction, you'll join her and seriously insult her. Then I'll just happen to walk by, see it, challenge you to a duel, and beat you in front of her. Good impression guaranteed.
Right, if you... I'm not going to go easy on you, my friend.
All right, let's do it your way.
Say less.
Really? I mean,
beating
great.
his asshole.
I'll get my armor and sword ready. You wait until Adela sits under the willow, outside in front of the fortress near the bridge. That's where you'll insult her. She's usually there most of the day, but definitely at noon.
I understand. So, be ready.
Good riddance, you vagabond.
I can hardly
must
see,
be the
to be
painting.
honest.
I could improve it, like Voita suggested.
Right, do you know, see the lion? That's kind of like the rampant lion, right? The English use that more now, to be honest. They stole it for us Scottish. Scotland's got two flags, although some people still use it in Scotland, but they kind of changed it a wee bit with the English, because they did a lion as such for theirs too. We try and be the opposite in England. Everything the English do, we try and do the opposite in Scotland. It's nothing bad against the English people, it's just, right, I don't want to go too much into the topic. There. What was that other one there? I get the reward off him.
God bless, good sir.
God bless.
Oh, what's in there? Right, bailiff.
Mind where you're going.
Have any see anybody for the like this side of the world, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, and England? Have any of you ever seen Still Game? It's on Netflix as well. Well, it used to be. I'm sure it still is. I don't watch TV. Scottish like TV show. It's something kind of similar to Mrs. Brown's Boys. Right, it's not going to be in there.
Look out!
Henry's gassed. Don't break that guard's right out there.
Painted, but not paid for. Now try boasting about that.
I didn't even see that sitting there before, by the way. I'm just swimming by it. Oh, it went dark all of a sudden. Nice one. You get all different like poisons and stuff you can put on your blades and stuff too. You don't. It's not just like the food pots.
I'm in no mood for nonsense, so no messing about. Got it?
What do you want? Keep watch and leave me alone.
Right, where is it again? She's moved. Oh man, it's past. I should have went straight there. Why is she not there anymore? I stole that anyway, fuck it, eh? There's pebbles. Right, they're after me now. Oh, can I? Right, let's get out of here. I'm gonna be wanted down here too, man. So I'm gonna try and get this finished tonight, and then we'll move on to San Andreas again tomorrow. I really want to try and get Grand Theft Auto 4 working, man, on the PC. Well, it is working, it's just the audio. But I remember having issues with that. see, at the start, when I first tried to start live streaming it, and then there was an update for it, like a few months after that, and it fixed it, so it's messed up again, so I'm going to see if they do put another update out soon. But it surprised me if they don't take it, like, they'll take it off Steam, because that remaster, they'll probably do that, by the way.
I'd really like to know about your past. After Burkhard, the Basilisks, and Bellissimo,
in the future we'll
I'm
be
a bit
able
worried.
to dye
What
his
else
hair.
could be in store for me?
I'll be dyeing that blonde so he does look more like Joe Exotic.
I'm sorry you feel that way. And you're right. You've done so much for me. You deserve some real answers.
Go on then.
It's just that you have to understand there are things I haven't spoken to anyone about in quite some time. And some I've never spoken about. But I have an idea.
Listen, if this is hard for you, you don't have to tell me anything. At least not now.
No, that's all right. I've been avoiding it for long enough. Listen, to the northeast of Malishov, among the trees, is a small, abandoned dugout. It's not hard to find. It's close to the road. Go there and take a good look around. When you're finished, come back.
Is that what you're going to tell me?
Talk about what you saw.
Mate, I seriously, I've
you're
got to
sending
grab
me
you
on
by the
another
booty,
errand?
mate. Punch
No.
you right in the forehead.
I just want you to see some things before we talk about them. It will be easier for me that way.
So I'm not going to find anyone who robbed you, who you want me to interrogate, or that's been living in your head for years?
Not this time, my friend, really. I used to spend a lot of time there, and I feel that once you see it, it'll all be easier to explain.
All right, I'll go there. But if there's another odd surprise waiting for me there, I'll show you.
Damn straight you will, mate. The guy's a nutter. He really is. He's walking like he's shot himself. I maybe should have done this. I should be alright, in fact. I don't really... hopefully I find it quite easy. Challenge accepted. I don't really want to be doing it at night time, it'll be harder to find.
Hey, sling your hook.
Are you talking to me?
You go to hell.
Come here. Heal.
For glory and carnage, die!
You've got a lot to learn.
You fucking think you're tough, mate? Sorry, mate, I just stabbed you, didn't I, son? Oh, you think you're tough, big boy? Dog kicking about him, man, why am I being so shit right now? It's because I've not got my helmet on. That's why it is. I'm putting my helmet back on. I wanted to keep the Joe Exotic look. Can I hide it? I don't think I can hide it. Right, I need to bandage up too. Gonna bleed out. What you got on you? With the pebbles. Right, aye. It'd be harder. It's going to be harder to do it at night, man. Hopefully I find it alright, man. I just heard Dr. Disrespect there again. Just heard the Predator again there. I'm sure that might be a wee Easter egg to that, man, I swear. Because I've been hearing it, like, well, I heard it every time I play the game, basically. And I put a lot of hours into this game. Right, I don't exactly know what I'm looking for, by the way. It just told me to come here and have a look around. Wait, what was that? Get it.
Heal!
Ah, fuck. Wanted to get much said about it there.
What? Come on!
Oh, he's not listening.
He doesn't heed me at all. Here, Mutt! Is this where Voiter wanted me to go? But there's someone living here. Ugh. I suppose I'll ask if he knows anything.
Or I could just take him out.
What the hell are you doing here? Who sent you?
Can't do no timer.
I'll kick your ass!
You'll do fuck all.
I'll kill you!
Do you know what? Put that away. I'll smash it. Right, that's it. Get close to him. That's it. Square kick him.
Mercy, leave me be!
Well, have you calmed down?
Please, don't kill me!
I won't kill you, but I want you to answer a few of my questions. Why did you attack me?
I don't want nobody here. People are nothing but problems and pain.
What do you mean?
Don't look, Libor. Just don't look.
What? Who's Libor? What are you talking about?
Wolves! Get away from him, you beasts! Libor! Libor, get up and get the shovel! We can't just leave him here like this.
Leave who? Damn it, man, what are you babbling about?
Is it you? My friend! I can hardly recognize you.
Wait, do we know each other?
How long has it been? A year? 2? Do you still talk to Voiter?
Voiter? The painter? You know him?
No, that's not possible. Voiter is dead. He can't talk to nobody now.
No. Voiter is alive and well. He's the one who sent me here.
I don't know how to tell you, but Voiter, they killed him.
I see. So, who killed him?
Burkhard.
Burkhard?
They left him in the forest. Beaten, broken, and then... The wolves found him.
I saved him there.
Where am I?
That was where we came
Who are
across
you?
him. I'm Hungry Henry.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Who else would I be talking to?
Well,
I
before
don't know,
you
sounds
were...
like you're batshit crazy, my friend.
It doesn't matter. My name is Henry. Voiter sent me here. Do you know him?
Aye, of course. You're here for the sword, aren't you?
What? What sword?
I'll take it.
This one, of course. It's broken, I know, but maybe it could be fixed. Here, take it. And tell him I reckon I'll never be a real knight.
Aye, I'll take it.
Very well.
To me.
I'll take it. Maybe it really could be reforged with a bit of elbow grease. I suppose I'll take a look around then. The dugout itself looks rather ordinary. Maybe there'll be something interesting inside.
Right, much gravel on it, son.
All right. This is a bit odd. I reckon it wasn't here 20 years ago.
What's your gravel on it?
This doesn't seem particularly healthy. This roof must have been leaky even when Voiter was young. Sleeping here in a thunderstorm must be miserable.
Right, so I've took everybody out, I've killed everybody that I've came across. I'm going to spare him. I feel quite bad for this guy, to be honest. He's harmless, even though he tried to kill us.
I made a similar one with Fritz and Matthew when we were kids. But this one looks like it's been here for quite a while.
Fritz and Matthews were characters in the first game. They were brilliant. But you see you hear the character Fritz, the voice actor, he plays a lot of NPCs in this game too. Because I played the shit out of the first game too. I noticed them like, right, hold on, how have I not got my crossbow? Where is it? I'm out the way, son. Where did it roll to? There it is. Right, he might actually he might still be awake. We're gonna go up, or in fact I might just rent a room here in Kuttenberg for tonight instead of going all the way back up to the Devil's Den. In fact, they're not gonna want to do business with me because I've been branded. So I won't be able to get a room. I'll need to go back up to the Devil's Den.
Nice and slow.
Whoa! Whoa! Just past me there.
I went to the dugout you mentioned.
And? What did you see?
Well, it wasn't as abandoned as you said it was.
There's some sort of madman living there.
What? A madman? That's strange. Unless... No, that's impossible. Did you talk to him? What did he say?
He didn't say anything. He just lunged at me and tried to kill me. Eventually he calmed down, but then he started spouting nonsense. Like he didn't even notice I was there. He mentioned you, someone called Libor, and Burkhard. He said Burkhard killed you. That Voiter is dead.
And now you're worried you've been talking to a dead man this whole time, eh? Really? Sounds like a coincidence. I'm sure Burkhard has killed many Voiters.
That's a bit too many coincidences for my taste. Are you sure you don't have something to tell me? Go on. You know you can trust me.
You see, that dugout... We always used to meet up there, me and my two friends. Libor, who it seems you've met, and Voiter.
Wait, so... you're not Voiter?
I am, but I wasn't always. I only started calling myself that after Voiter died.
So what's your real name?
I told you. Voiticus ex Aridus.
You said it's the same thing, just in Latin. Besides, you're Czech as can be.
Very well.
This guy's talking it off.
Originally it was... I don't seem to recall. My God! I haven't used my name in so long, I can't remember it anymore.
And this real Voiter, he was your friend, right?
Aye. Though I wasn't much of a good friend to him. Everything that happened, it was my fault. They killed him because of me.
So I wonder if that's whose voice he's been hearing. See the skull? It might be his skull. That's what I'm getting. That's the vibes I'm getting from that, like.
So you knew Libor lives in the dugout? That's why you sent me there?
No. I really thought it was abandoned. The last I heard of Libor was that he ran away from home. I thought I'd never see him again, and I can't say that bothered me. After they killed Voiter, I couldn't look him in the eye.
What did you want me to see in the dugout?
Nothing specific, just the place itself. I used to spend time there with my friends when we were lads. We liked it there, and deaf Ludwig let us play there as much as we wanted. I spent whole days up on the roof, just admiring the surroundings and drawing. That is, until I fell through it.
So you weren't going to tell me about Libor and Voiter?
I wanted to, but I didn't even know how to start. I suppose I was hoping if you see the place, it would help me somehow. And in the end, it did.
Why do you blame yourself for Voiter's death?
Because it was my fault. If I had been there for him when he needed me, I may as well have chased him into Burkhard's grasp myself.
What do you mean?
Well, just like in the Trotsky region, Burkhard gathered a band of lads around him, and Voiter was one of them. And me and Libor didn't like it. So we tried to convince him to stop. Only Burkhard found out, and he made an example out of Voiter for anyone who'd think to betray him.
You said, oh, done right by your fucking mate.
So the thing with Burkhard was purely revenge?
You could say that. I'd been fighting it for so long. But when I found out at Trotsky he was nearby, I couldn't hold back any longer.
That's enough for now. We can come back to it later.
To tell you the truth, since we got all the way here, I have another favor to ask.
Of course you have, my friend.
Another one, I know.
Go on then. What is it?
You see, I'd be truly grateful if you could visit Voiter's grave and say a prayer for him. I reckon nobody's done that in years.
I'll get God one too.
I know I haven't.
Where can I find the grave?
Unfortunately, it's not exactly close. It's not even consecrated. Me and Libor had to bury him ourselves.
You buried your friend? You know what? I'm starting to understand why you're so nutty.
Who isn't these days?
Wait, you still haven't told me where the grave is?
Ah, right. How can I... When we were lads, we found this tree near Messeles. It had 3 trunks. There was 3 of us. You know me. I thought it was a sign. And that's where we buried Voiter.
A tree with 3 trunks near Messeles. I'll be searching for that for a month.
I know, mate.
I need some better directions, Voiter. Wait, should I even call you that anymore?
Just a fucking madman.
If you don't mind, I'd prefer if you did. Most people call me Voiter, so you'd look like a madman calling me anything else.
Aye, fucking, I would look like the madman. What are you talking about, mate?
I still find it rather strange you took your dead friend's name.
I know, but I just had to do it. So that his legacy lives on with every work I create.
You think Libor goes there?
I reckon you know more about what Libor has been doing these past 20 years than I do.
Wouldn't you like to go and see him and talk to him?
No. I'm glad he's alive. But I can't imagine going to see him. Or what I would tell him. Maybe when I'm not so busy.
All right. Let's leave it be then. Wait, we were talking about the grave. Where can I find it? Tell me exactly.
How would I describe it? When you get to the center of Messeles, then follow the stream towards Shramek's barn. Then... hold on, I'm trying to make a mental picture of the surroundings.
Have you been on this shit, bro?
I have to say, I'd expect an artist like you to have no trouble with that.
It was somewhere past Shramek's pen, behind his barn. Just follow the cow pen all the way back towards the forest. And once you're past it,
I swear I'm gonna grab
take a
him
sharp
by the
left.
belly and punch him right in the forehead,
right.
everybody.
And then all the way to the forest. Then you'll see the tree.
Is that as specific as you can get?
I'm afraid so. I haven't been there in over 20 years.
How you doing, Christian, bro? Cheers for joining the live stream. How are you, lads? You keeping alright? I hope you have a good weekend, man. It's meant to be absolutely roasting. I'm not looking forward to it.
Why haven't you been there in so long?
I just couldn't. It's easier for me to just work and not think about it.
So how long did it take you, bro, to get back, mate?
Is there anything specific you want me to mention in the prayer?
I'll get God one, mate.
Pray for his soul. He may have done some bad things, but even so, he was one of the best people I knew. And that I hope he...
I'm telling you, the skull that talks to him and that he talks to, that's his friend whose name he's took. The guy's batshit crazy. I've told you all from the start, man. Told you all from day one, team. Talking about Godwin too. Smoggy is technically Godwin. He can actually marry people. Smoggy in chat right now. I'm not even joking, y'all. He's like a vicar.
Should I pray for you as well?
Yes.
Pray for his soul.
Please.
Beat the Holy Spirit into him.
Hopefully he hasn't given up on me.
Aye, bring him along if I can.
Why don't you put the brushes down and come with me?
All the way there? No, I'm afraid not. At least not now. To be perfectly honest, one of the reasons I'm sending you there is so you can tell me how it looks before I work up the courage to go there myself.
You've not got the minstrels, my friend. How we doing, Joe, bro? Cheers for joining the live stream, man. How you been, mate? What's your plans for the weekend, mate?
Alright, I'll go there.
That's actually not too bad, bro.
Get out of my sight!
Because that's further south. A wee bit. If you get what I mean. Too smoggy. You know what I mean? Mustache guy was trying to get a bit violent there. So what's your plans? Why is it not like men here right now? Right, I'll go to the site. What's your plans for this weekend, Christian, mate? You don't need to apologise, Joe, mate. I know we've all got stuff going on in life and shit like that too, bro, so you don't need to apologise at all, mate. As long as you're keeping alright, man, that's the main thing, mate. But I appreciate you being here now, that's another thing.
Watch out for me, got it?
Why don't you worry about who's robbing who, and leave me alone?
Don't worry.
So,
Nothing gets past
everybody,
me.
there was news, I was speaking about this earlier on in live stream, right? Remember a while ago, a few months ago, I was talking about the Red Dead Redemption 2
Good dog,
Next
Max.
Generation update.
Show me.
I seen a leaked footage of it on Twitter. I was talking about it on live stream to you all roughly about that time when I seen it on Twitter. The leaked footage of Red Dead 2 Next Generation update. And then I tried to find it again and I couldn't find it anywhere. So I feel like Rockstar took it down. And now it's been leaked. People are talking about it right now and saying it's going to be releasing this year at some point. So if that's true, and if the leaks about Grand Theft Auto 4 Remastered or port is true, that's going to be two games this year, and maybe 2 games next year, with Grand Theft Auto 6 and Max Payne Remake, which is Max Payne 1 and 2. So we're going to be eating good, and there's a lot of other good games coming out in 2005 and 2006 as well too. Like, there's lots. Right, where am I going again? Right, up that way. Get pebbles. Right, we need to go to sleep in fact first. Henry's a wee bit rough too. Challenge accepted. Good, mate, man. I seen that everybody was playing that DLC when it first came out for Elden Ring, and they were enjoying it as well too. Right, where is this? Oh, Jesus, wait. Time out, you dick.
Sick! Victory or death!
You scumbag. See, another thing that I wish they added into this game, into the second game, you were able to take the human's ears, and it was like a bounty thing. You'd get money for it that was in the first game. Wait, somebody sneaking up on me, it's not. So GTA 6, bro. See, it's if I've got a feeling that they might be it, right? I might be wrong here, obviously. But see, Grand Theft Auto 6 that has been delayed till 2026, right? I feel like that they might be even working on like online to bring it a bit like quicker. I feel like the story mode and that is all done. Everything's all done that way. Maybe they're just polishing the game up as well. But they could be bringing like trying to make it, or even bring PC version a wee bit closer as well. Because PC comes out like about a year later or so than consoles. But I'm really looking forward to it though. I really think that Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get delayed again, by the way. I don't think it will come out in 2020. This is a new place, man. I've discovered everywhere, I thought. In fact, this is my second playthrough. I don't think it's going to come out in 2026. Sorry, I don't think it's going to come out in May in 2026. I've got a feeling it's going to come out in like October, November time 2026. Because Max Payne's going to be coming out too. I don't know. I don't know. Nah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to come out before Max Payne. I do think that because they're promoting Grand Theft Auto 6. They're not promoting Max Payne right now. But then again, they're reports, so I was thinking about Grand Theft Auto 4 remaster or port and the Red Dead Redemption 2 Next Generation update. They're not promoting them, and they've not even confirmed them yet. But they're no Grand Theft Auto 6, and we all know Grand Theft Auto 6 is the next big game from Rockstar, even though we're getting these ports. But like I say, Grand Theft Auto 6 is the next big fucking game. It's going to be the next big game for like 10, 15 years. Something like that. Hold on, everybody, I'll get to chat in a wee second.
Someone's been pampering this horse.
Shut up, you dick.
Whoa,
whoa. Trying to run me over, you idiot.
Are they your kind of games, small game? I didn't know they were. In fact, why did I come back here? I was going to the Devil's Den. I was just in Kuttenberg, going to the Devil's Den, got ambushed, came back to Kuttenberg. They don't want to do business with me here. I've just been branded, so I need to sleep up here. Right, if I get ambushed again, I'm just gonna try and avoid it. Aye, are they your type of games? Smoggy, like the Bloodborne and what's the other ones, Joe? The other kind of Souls games. Demon Souls, is that one of them too? There's one called Life of P or Life of Pi or something. And it's like a Pinocchio version of the kind of games. I played the demo for it a wee while back, but I don't know how well it did. I never really looked too much into it. Get a wee drink, it's the weekend. Sorry, I've got drink in mine then. Is it on the horse? Nah, I think I dropped it. Sorry, there's drink upstairs. I've been here many times. So it's Demon Souls Joe, mate. Do you like the kind of games, Christian? The Elden Ring kind of games, and the Demon Soul games. Joe, what game is it I was just going to talk about there? I just had a brain fart, everybody. Oh, Ghost of Yoti. I know you like the Ghost games. What about you, Smoggy? I know you like Ghost. What do you think of the new one that's going to be coming out soon? We'll be seeing some of that soon. At I think there's going to be a PlayStation showcase at the end of May. I really do. They always do it before like Summer Game Show. Summer Game Fest, whatever it's called. But they might even show more at the Summer Game Fest. I need to see more of it, like gameplay wise. I know a wee bit of the story anyway. See that Black Myth Wukong, mate, I want to play that too. In fact, mate, that looks quite good, man. And that was the people's first game. It was a studio in China, wasn't it? I don't know the name of it, but I'm sure that was their first game ever doing that. And I seen a lot of cool mods for it, see the PC version. Like bringing, like making their character different people and stuff like that. One of them did that Dragon Ball Z character. Now I never watched Dragon Ball Z, but I know it's the main character. And that, the one with the yellow kind of gi on. Right, let's head up by. In fact, I'm up for food. Get a wee something to munch when I'm here, in fact.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Well, you know I'll buy it anyway, Smoggy, bro. So you'll be able to play it, see, anytime you have actually got free time. I know you work constant, mate, and you've got the family, man, newborn, wee Maddie. But you know I'll have it there anyway, bro. It's always a good time, mate, doing PlayStation Plus with each other, bro. PlayStation Plus, shut up. PlayStation
Can't
share.
eat anymore. Maybe later.
Selling money, bro.
Why
So
the
what's the
hell
plans
do they
for the
pour the
weekend,
beer on the
Smoggy?
table?
In fact, I have got that. Oh, still it. Right, let's go here. Oh wait, I should have did that, the Riddler. I should have did that there. Have any of you ever came across that yourselves? The Riddler. If you get the question right, it gives you something, like a reward. And you get the option of, like, some knowledge. Or, like, whatever he's got on him. Fuck you, Matthew. You ain't taxing my ass. Right, see, I didn't know that, Christian, bro. See, because I don't watch that. Well, I never watched that Dragon Ball Z. And I've only seen a wee bit of gameplay of that game, bro. Just wee bits on Twitter. And I heard everybody thought it was brilliant as well. Why did I go over the horse? But I will buy it at one point. I'll probably wait until it goes on sale, though. I'm a wee bit busy this weekend, Joe, bro. But I've never played that before either, mate. I need to actually do that, sir. I really do need to do that, Ghost Legends. I've not even seen any gameplay of it. Or nothing, mate. Is it like a story thing, where like it's a 2-player story thing? Or is there a few online people in it? Wait, I'm going this way. You're back to work on Monday, bro, aye. So, is it roasting down your end? Smoggy, aye. See the engine they used to make this game, man. It's right underrated, man. This game puts a lot of AAA games to shame, 100%, man. Whoa! Square go. Oh, it's a bit. Matt, he's yours. Get him, son. Oh, there's two. I'll take one, you take one. Let's go, Muttley. You've got this much, son. Mutt's gonna eat him. You're gonna eat him now, Mutt. Mutt likes a wee bit of his own kind. Where are you, son?
Good dog, Mutt. Show me.
Don't let me praise him.
Aye, come here. Here you go. Take it.
There's another one, Mutt. Getting about him, son. Where is he? See, I didn't know it was from the 80s, Dragon Ball Z, mate. I thought it was the 90s, like the early 90s, something like that, bro. So, I mentioned a while back too, by the way, everybody, that there's somebody, not Nintendo themselves, but Nintendo have got the right to somebody to make a Nintendo 64 console, which is going to run at 4K 60 frames per second, apparently. And it's meant to be coming out in July. And it's only going to be costing like £200. I don't know what it's going to be in everybody else's currency, but in my currency it's going to be roughly about £200. There's not an exact day it's meant to be coming out, but like I say, it's meant to be in July. I'll be buying that, by the way. I'm definitely buying that. And if you've got old, like, the games for it, you will be able to, fuck them up. In fact, I'll get it myself. Come here, you. Still showing. I'm good. So if you've got like the old Nintendo
From here,
games,
I should follow the stream towards the barn. Finding a stream in this brush will be a challenge.
if you've got the old games, you'll be able to play it in this new version of the console. Right, I need to find a stream. Mutt's a legend in this Smoky, bro. He really is, mate. You know what I'm like for dogs, mate, or just animals in general, but mainly dogs. I'm like Ace Ventura, pet detective, mate. Right, if anything, it's going to be down this side. Surely. Wait, or it is down this side. I knew that everybody was just testing y'all. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. See, I like, see, I was talking about that Nintendo there. Because I've got the second channel there too, for the retro gaming, where I do the PlayStation 2, PS3 and PS2 games. PS1, PS2, PS3. So that's why I'm going to buy that console as well too. But a lot of the games will be...
I hope this is Shramek's barn, because there's nobody to ask. Where did he say to go next? There should be a fence past the barn.
I was at Far Cry 3, mate. The one where it was like, in fact it was the one, like see when you walk at the start of it, you walk through into a church. It's like the cult, eh? You walk into a church and if you don't do anything right at the start, you can actually complete the game straight away if you don't put the handcuffs on them. Right, so he said if I walk by the barn, there should be, what was it, a fence or something? This fence.
This must be the fence, but not a cow in sight. Now to get to the other side. Back there by the woods.
Get it, Mutt. We never played Far Cry 5 together, Smoggy. The one where you were able to get a slingshot. Remember the one where you would trip balls, mate? It was like an acid trip or something like
where
that,
the
mate.
fence ends.
Because of the plants, the
We're
women.
supposed to take a hard right here. If Voita didn't mix up his directions, that is.
It was like on a wee island thing, Smoggy. Maybe in Far Cry 4. So what games have you all been... Well, you said Elden Ring, didn't you, Joe, bro? That's what you've been playing. Is it the DLC you've been playing, mate, or just the main story? And Christian, are you still on the Borderlands game, bro?
This must be the tree. The grave must be somewhere nearby.
Was that Mutt? It just came up there, I think it was.
My God. It's clear nobody has been here in years. It looks terrible. If I really want to honor Voita's memory, I should clean the place up first. Pull the weeds, clear the debris, and clean the gravestone.
Here, I should get Godwin here.
Heavenly Father, you want all to be saved. Open therefore your merciful arms, and grant to Voita, who rests here, with the blessing of the Virgin Mary and all the saints, a share in eternal bliss.
So it's been the main story you've been on, bro.
Only you know what happened back then. But surely it wasn't so bad Voita's soul wouldn't deserve redemption.
So you've nearly done the main story of Borderlands 3, Christian, mate. What game are you moving on to next, mate?
And please help the painter, whatever his name may be. Whatever he did, he surely regrets it, through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Small game, mate. You need to try and find somewhere cheap up here, bro. You really do, mate. Here. I'm gonna be burking here right now. Right, none of you are really probably won't get that reference except from Smoggy. But I'm gonna be burking here right now.
I shouldn't do that. I just prayed here.
Henry.
If I do this, I'll surely go to hell.
Go do it. Right, that was two warnings there. That told me that something bad's gonna happen to me. There's gonna be karma for this.
Shouldn't tell Voita about this. It looks like this skeleton is missing its skull.
I told you all. I told you all. It's him. His skull. I told you all that. And it's his voice he's been hearing, but he's mad. Like, it's not like a ghost, if you get me. It's trying to make out it's like that, but there's always a reasonable explanation for everything that's happening. He's been doing dirty things with that skull at night as well. It's not just talking to it. Right, so, right, okay. Let's just head up.
God!
How you doing, bro? Cheers for joining the live stream, mate. I just heard Dr. Disrespect there again. Did you all hear the Predator? How you doing, mate? Have you got much planned for the weekend, mate? See, I'm not good at the games, Joe, mate. The Elden Ring kind of games, bro. But I hear that Black Myth Wukong is meant to be a lot easier than this, like Elden Ring and Bloodborne and stuff like that. They're just too hard for me, mate.
Go!
They're too solid for me, bro. I reckon it would be quite good though, with friends. It'd be more easier as well than like doing it solo, doing single player. I need to try and get my Black Sail Battle Pass done too. I don't actually know when Warzone Season 4 is out. I've not been on it in so long, mate, to be honest. I have been talking to other Scottish TikTokers from Glasgow, and we were maybe going to get some games in soon as well too, mate. So I'll let you know next time I'm on too, mate, and I'll see if you're free. But hardly really on Warzone nowadays, mate. I just focus on single player games, bro. Nowadays, mate, I didn't really play like much Fortnite or stuff like that, because this channel is mainly just for Rockstar games now, mate. And I do like the new games, all the new games that come out as well. And I've got the other channel, my second channel there now. That's for like retro gaming, like for the PS1, PS2, PS3, and then some older games. But when I get that Nintendo 64 console that's coming out in a few months, I'll be live streaming a lot of stuff like that on the second channel as well too, But aye, Warzone's just not the same anymore, Joe, mate. Even the third mates, man, are utter crap. Rages me, man. But it has been, like, see, being back on the OG map, it has been good. But I'm still more of a Rebirth player. Just because I played Rebirth for that long. Or Resurgence. There's so much issues with the game as well too, man, They've lost lots of players. It's just not the same feeling either anymore. Like, it just doesn't feel the same. But I feel like the pandemic was a big factor in that too. Like, that was when everybody played it constantly. For a good few years. It was all the way through the first map. And we had like 6 seasons of that. And then like halfway through Caldara, I'm sure it was as well. We were all on that game because of lockdown. And I really do feel like that just played a big factor in Warzone's success. And then look what it's like now. They don't care about the bugs, they don't care about the anti-cheat. All they care about is the bundles in the store, the COD points and stuff like that. Their money, battle passes. Now you even get, you can pay. You can pay for it. Like, you get the events as well. And see, you can actually pay to unlock all the events as soon as they come out on day one, as soon as they're out basically. It's just bullshit, they just want your money. Don't care about fixing the game. I could go on and on and on about COD right now, by the way. I love the game too though. That's why I started this channel on. See, Warzone and Call of Duty.
Is this your first time riding a horse?
Shut up before I punch you in the forehead. I was talking there, don't be so rude. I remember your face, my friend.
I want to go back to what I saw at the dugout. I like the scarecrow standing there on an anthill. It almost startled me at a distance.
What? Hugo is still there?
Hugo?
I made him with my friends when I was just a lad. Back then, we heard that in some Kuttenberg tavern, they have a skeleton called Hugo. And we'd have done anything to see him.
Terrible.
But the city was
Joe,
too far,
really
so we made our own. He doesn't look much like a skeleton, but we didn't know that then. We were very young.
I will give you a wee shout though, the next time I'm free too.
I have to say, I expected a bit more. Place was a wreck.
I beg your pardon, my lord. I only hope you didn't contract gangrene or mites.
Very droll. I visited Voigt's grave. It was in a rough state, all overgrown and unkempt. But I tidied it up and said a prayer for his soul.
Thank you, Henry. And did you mention me as well?
Yes. I pray for you as well.
Thank you very much. I feel terrible for not going myself, but I promise I'll visit when the right time comes.
Aye, the grave was missing a skull. You've been doing dirty things to that skull at night as well too, mate. 100%.
Tell me more about Voita and Libor.
Nothing but bad memories come to mind. We used to spend a lot of time together.
Most of the events, bro.
But as we got older,
I did buy the nail
it all
gun
started to fall apart. I devoted myself more and more to my painting. And Libor, as the son of a bailiff, dealt with his father.
What about Voita? What was he like?
He didn't have anyone besides us. And then Burkhard showed up. Voita was never a saint. Sometimes he stole food, got in scraps here and there. But Burkhard changed him completely. Suddenly he didn't have time for us. And when we did meet up, he was always telling us how he robbed some traveler here or beat up some old woman there.
Beating up an old woman, man. Jesus Christ. Cunt's just fucking savage. I need to get washed too. Henry needs a bath.
I know he was your friend, but from what you've been telling me, Voita sounds like a real piece of work.
Maybe because I've only told you the worst things about him. But trust me, it was Burkhard who made him like that. We got in an awful argument over it once. We were both drunk then. Voita on schnapps, and me on my pride.
So see, that there's a new game coming out. I've been talking about it for a good wee bit too. It's called Mind Eye, and it's one of the developers that left Rockstar after Red Dead Redemption 2, and he's been with, like, he was one of the original people at Rockstar when they first founded the company and stuff like that. And so he's making his new game, but that's meant to be out next month, if I remember right. Right, so it's called Mind Eye, like I mentioned there. But that's another thing that's got me feeling like there's going to be a PlayStation event at the end of May, the end of this month. Because we still got to see more gameplay of that story, mainly, to be honest. I have seen a wee bit of gameplay of that, but that looks good, man. I'm going to buy that on day one. Kind of remembers me of, like...
How did the argument end?
I don't
Grand Theft
recall
Auto, but
what
I
was
Robot
said.
in a way.
You know how
But
it is.
something like
Get in
what
an argument
Watch
with
Dogs
someone,
should
and
have
the
been.
next day, you can't remember what you said. I do remember one thing, though. I said, there's no room in my life for dirty, drunken thieves who blow smoke up Burkhard's arse.
Just like you're doing to us.
Then what happened?
Well,
you take care of yourself.
we wanted to
too,
get
bro.
rid of Burkhard.
You have a good weekend, mate. Too.
We were going to go through Libor's pa. But we met
I'll
with
give you a
Voita
shout.
first. We told
I'll let
him
you know
to pack up his things in
when
Burkhard's
I'm
camp
free for some
and
games
meet us
on
at the
Warzone, and
tree.
I'll see if you're
But
all free.
Well, when we got to him, he was just lying there. We had to chase off the wolves that were... Well, Voita was in an awful state. Beaten to death with a helmet.
It's always wolves with you, isn't it? I'm sorry. I should have kept my mouth shut.
That was how we jabbed there. That was our
We
job.
chased off the wolves,
We killed the
but
guy.
Libor was
beat him with
inconsolable
the
and
helmet,
wouldn't
though.
stop crying. So I sent him to the village to get a shovel. While he was gone, I realized Voita was still breathing. He was in awful shape. He couldn't talk or move. Lord, have mercy on me. When Libor returned, I told him to give me his sword, but he said no, that we could still save him. We got in a terrible argument over it.
No
in
problem,
the end,
Joe,
it was
mate.
Libor
Like
who
I
put
say, mate,
Voita out of his
I
misery.
know I know how it is.
Then we
mate,
buried
we've all
him.
got stuff going
Not
on
in
in life,
hallowed
mate,
ground,
so
but still better
you
than
don't need to
behind
worry
the
about it,
cemetery
mate, just
wall.
whenever you can, bro. No stress, no worries, brother. But I hope you have a good weekend, though, mate. And I'll see you soon anyway, bro. I'll speak to you soon, mate.
You were bloody lucky. Burkhardt could have killed you, too.
You know, in the end, I reckon Voita never betrayed us. But that didn't stop me from looking over my shoulder. All right. But now tell me, wasn't it all my fault?
You're right. Maybe if you'd acted different, then...
Blame it all on him.
But you can't bring Voita back to life now. You just have to keep living yours.
I hope you're right, Henry. I hope you're right.
Well, I suppose I should admit, I took a look in the grave.
What?
Well, I dug it up and
You want to
noticed
tell
the
me
skull was
anything
missing.
about that skull?
So I thought that maybe...
You dug up the grave I sent you to pray at.
Well, curiosity killed the cat.
Well, clearly I wasn't the first.
And that makes it all right. Why did you even do that?
Like I say, curiosity killed the cat, my friend. How you doing, McLovin, bro? I'm not too bad, bro. I'm not looking for just this weather, mate. Eh? I can't deal with it, bro. And it's meant to be really warm over this weekend. But I hope you're doing well, mate.
I wanted to know what really happened back then, because you didn't share
Hope
much.
you have a good weekend, bro.
And when I saw the skull was missing...
Are you implying that my skull, my muse, is Voita's skull?
I'm not implying anything. I'm telling you straight.
Well, you see, I'm afraid
See,
you're
that's
right.
what I'd be like. I'd be like that
It's
too. I'd be
been a long
straightforward.
while
I'm not beating about
since
the
I
bush
dug
with
it
me,
up.
like.
And I've had it with me ever since.
Why?
If only I knew.
Smoggy
I
can
just
vouch for that.
had a feeling I had to. That
I'm not saying I've
Voita was calling me
issues
towards
with
him.
Smoggy, but just
I'm sorry
Smoggy's
for snapping
like my
at you. It's
brother.
just
He knows me. He knows
I've
what
never
I'm
spoken
like.
to anyone about this, and it's not easy.
I'll let you work.
All right. And Henry, thank you.
Just tell him straight, man. None of your pish. Old timer. Like I've told him many times, I'll grab him by the goatee and punch him right in the forehead. Right, how am I for sleeping, Santi? Wait, what did he tell me to do there? Right, I'm not actually alright. So what's plans for the weekend, McLovin, anyway, mate? Aye, that's very true, mate. That's actually very, very true, Smoggy, mate. Remember that spider in my old house? Remember that, mate? The fucker had football boots on, man. Or the big Timbies on. Timberland boots on.
So, I went to Pshitaki and did as you hinted.
What? Oh, right. So you improved my painting?
I wrote something on the ribbon. Painted, but not paid for. Once someone who can read sees it, there'll be a fine scandal.
A worthy signature for a master. I'd rather I'd got hold of that gemstone, though. Maybe... No, I'm sure it would enhance my work. But we'll work something out.
Is something the matter? You seem a bit off.
What?
That's like you're just noticing him.
Oh, no. And thank you, Henry. I did manage to sort something out with the armourer, though only halfway. He had no groschen, so he paid me with a cuirass. I've already sketched it. in case I ever paint a knight, but otherwise it's no use to me. You know, take it for all your effort.
Wow. Thank you.
But now, back to work.
It's been horrible.
Quickly before...
McLovin, bro. I'm sorry to hear about that, mate. I didn't think it was going to be... I knew it was a wee bit serious, mate. But I thought maybe antibiotics would have cleared it up. Like, I thought it was maybe just like a wee infection or so. I don't know, mate. But fuck me, man. That's shit, mate. I hope you're alright, mate. I hope the dog's, well, alright as can be, mate. That's... Aye, man. I couldn't imagine if that was my dog, mate.
How's that grand piece of yours coming along?
How? I'm not sure. Sometimes it feels like... No. That's Henry.
So it's some kind of cancer?
Yeah, of course I'm Henry. Are you sure you're alright?
I was glad to hear that, mate. Like, I love dogs, bro. Honestly, mate, even dogs in computer games, mate. That's why I've always got Mutt by my side, man. I'm like Ace Ventura. I say it all the time, mate. I'm like Ace Ventura, pet detective, when it comes to animals. Especially dogs, mate. Like, I've always been a dog person, bro. That's heartbreaking, mate.
Come on.
I hope you're alright, though,
wrong?
mate. Hope your family's alright too, mate.
I'm painting,
like I say, I hope the dog's alright as can be.
Voita, hey! Do you even see me?
What? Oh, sorry. Do you think we could have a talk? It's important. Actually, it's something I've never told anyone about.
You do dodgy things with that skull at night. I knew it.
Go on then. What's the matter?
The thing is... Damn! How do I start? You already know I'm still troubled to this day by what happened to Voita. But there's one thing I haven't told you yet. Remember how I told you at Velez's shrine that the place spoke to me? And that in my head, I keep hearing Burkhard must die? Well, I meant that more seriously than you might think.
What? If that's meant as a joke, then it's not funny at all.
I know how I must sound saying all this, but sometimes I really feel as though someone's talking to me, whispering and telling me what to paint. And other times, it's screaming so loud, it bursts my ears. I'm not sure how to explain it better, any more than I could tell a blind person what the color green looks like. But lately, ever since I heard Burkhard was in the Trotsky region, well, I'm just scared. Scared stiff of that endless shrieking, tearing my mind apart.
Aye, defo, bro. You've got to spoil him, mate. 100%, mate. Aye, it's heartbreaking, mate, especially for the yourself and the family, mate, eh? There's none worse, man. I actually didn't know what to say to you, mate, eh? It's horrible, sir. I couldn't imagine if it was my dog, mate. And my dog's getting old as well, mate.
I'd like to give you some advice. But with this matter, you
just keep your head up,
see
mate.
a priest.
So I can end up on the
Stay
pyre?
strong for the family.
No thanks. I was hoping that now Burkhard's dead, it would all just go away. But no. That damn screaming is only getting louder and louder.
Couldn't it all be something like a sign from God? Plenty of people have heard voices, haven't they? Like me. Whenever I go to the baths, some voice in my head tells me not to look at those girls' cleavage.
That's interesting, but my voice sounds a bit different. We all know stories of people the Lord spoke to.
You'll soon start,
I'm
my friend.
afraid it's someone else who's speaking to me.
The devil. I'm
Someone
going to beat the Holy
down
Spirit
below.
into you. Aye. That's what I'm saying. I'll be the Holy Spirit until you the power of Christ compels you, bitch.
And could I help you with that in some way?
Maybe you could. At least for a while.
I
I once
alright,
told a
though,
herbalist I was having nightmares.
Trying to stay away from
and
this
he
sun,
brewed me
mate.
a vile concoction.
For it, bro.
When I drink it regularly, and say an Our Father at the same time, it helps me quite a bit. Only now I've run out, and I've neither the time nor the energy to brew more.
Aye, that's the stuff she's been drinking.
I thought I had enough left to finish the painting, and then it wouldn't be needed. But I miscalculated.
Drinking it. I'm really looking forward to the Gears of War Reloaded though. It's Gears of War 1. I've seen a lot of like the screenshots and stuff of it. Me and Smoggy are going to be live streaming that at some point, just whenever he's free. Or we might not live stream it, we might just record it and upload it. But me and him completed all the like first 3 games on hardcore mode back in the day on the 360. And they're right up there with one of my best games. They're brilliant. Coltrane, he's a legend in it. I'm gonna buy some, no brewing some.
So I can run off and get your medicine from the herbalist,
I have
right?
done the brewing,
He could be anywhere by now. He wasn't the most honest man. That's why I didn't just buy the concoction from him back then, but the recipe as well.
Couldn't you take it to some apothecary and have a new batch brewed?
Not in these parts. I spent years building a good reputation here. I don't want folk knowing about this. Understand, my problem isn't a sore leg. I can't keep going to any random sawbones.
Yeah, I'm not brewing some, mate.
Look, I've done all sorts of things for you already, but I really don't like this.
Aye, you can fuck off.
You know what I think would help you most?
You're not telling me the truth about
Saying
this
if
shit.
you are fathers.
You're not telling me the truth about
Properly.
anything, mate. You're
Without
fucking
any
blowing
potions.
some smoke
You
up
think
my
I haven't
arse,
tried
mate.
that?
Yes,
But
blowing
without
smoke
the
up my
potion.
arse.
Try praying. When something keeps whispering that instead of hallowed be thy name, you should say, hollow be thy name.
I'm going to do it.
All right. I'll brew that remedy of yours. Or at least have a go.
Don't worry. The hardest part is finding all the ingredients. Getting mandrake roots and a river pearl was always a struggle for me. And I don't have the strength for it now. But luckily, you only need one of each. Then you add 2 handfuls of ordinary sage. Boil it in some vinegary
dog's
wine.
about 14.
And it's done.
Though, bro. My dog's roughly about 13, 14 as well. She's kind of gone blind at the moment, mate. She can see a wee bit, man. But she was a rescue dog, man. So I know what it'd be like. Well, I'm not looking forward to that day, bro. But I hope you're alright though, mate. Love you, mate.
Mandrake? What's that?
It's a very strange root. It looks quite like a tiny, chubby man, but it's no laughing matter. It mostly grows in graveyards. Try asking the local gravedigger about it. His name's František.
Mandrake, a river pearl, and sage? That's pretty wild. What is that concoction actually supposed to do?
I was amazed back then too, but that herbalist told me mandrake against evil forces, pearl for a clear head, sage for enduring health. I still don't understand a thing about it, but it worked, so I stopped bothering about it.
What about the
So
river
is it meant to be
pearl?
30 degrees down
Don't
your
tell me you
end,
expect me to pinch some wealthy townswoman's necklace.
meant to be roasting over here.
I wouldn't advise
this
that.
weekend as well,
Often
too, man.
they're fake.
I don't know how.
Better go
what
straight
it's
to the
meant to be, though.
source. Pearl
I'll
mussels.
see you in the next.
They're a
well,
kind of
tomorrow.
clam. There used to be plenty of them in a spot in the stream above Denmark. If you set out from Kuttenberg going south along the stream, you'll come across it. You'll recognize it because there are trees growing in the middle of the stream. But be careful. Pearls are valuable, and that place isn't exactly a secret. There's a good chance you won't be the only one hunting there.
All right. I'll manage somehow. Try to get some rest while I fetch that mandrake brew for you.
Henry, I don't even deserve you. Thank you.
Nobody wants to do business with me because I've been branded. It's such a good game, mate. There was a leak. I'm sure Tom Henderson was speaking about it. That they're going to be doing Gears of War 1, Gears of War 2 and 3 as well, remastering that at some point, but apparently it's going to be coming after E-Day next year. But I'm still looking forward to this Gears of War 1, although I did think that Gears of War 2 and 3 was better than the first one, but the first one was more darker than the first and the second game. They two were more like more into the action.
And God will repay you 100 times
but
over.
Gears of War E-Day looks a wee bit more darker, although we haven't really seen much of it, but just by that one trailer.
Don't you think I don't know who you are?
Sharp dick. I don't know if he was talking to me or not. See, I kinda need to see more I need to see more of that Ghost of Yote, mate, but I will end up buying it probably. Who's hungry? Mutt, you hungry, son? I will be buying that Mafia game as well too, bro. That looks really good, so. And it's only like £45 as well, man. That's a bonus.
With you, my friend. Good day.
There is loads of good games coming up. And I mentioned there too, McLovin, bro, where there was a leak, and I seen this leak a while ago. Like leaked footage, I mean, of Red Dead Redemption 2 next generation update, like for PS5 and Xbox next gen. And then I mentioned it on live stream when I first seen it, and then I tried to look it up again, look up the footage of it. I couldn't find it at all, so I feel like Rockstar took it down. And the leak came out again. I think it was the last night. People were talking about it and saying that we're going to get it at some point this year, so we'll be getting that and Grand Theft Auto 4 as well. Hopefully the leaks are true. I'm positive though, if any is true,
I know very well what you've done here.
2 is real, because I seen the footage of that months ago.
Greetings. I've heard you might have mandrake growing around here. Is that true?
Mandrake, eh? Maybe so. But first tell me, can you fight?
Fight?
Squirgle.
What's that got to do with anything?
A lot, let me tell you. So, do you know how to handle yourself or not?
I'm going to swing you about with that moustache. Literally.
Sure. I can fight. Once, back in a Scalit's tavern, I got a chair smashed over my head, and I stayed on my feet. Then 6 blokes jumped me and thrashed me, but I didn't cry.
Damn, that doesn't sound very encouraging. But what can be done? Maybe we'd at least scare them off if there's 2 of us.
Who are you trying to scare? What are you even talking about?
I need to teach a few people a proper lesson. If you help me, we can talk about that mandrake of yours. What do you say?
All right. Out with it.
That's actually
What do you need help with?
part of that.
There's a gang of thieving scoundrels skulking around here. They keep breaking into the mortuary, and I'm afraid they'll soon start disturbing the departed underground as well. And they're not even after valuables like normal thieves. These filthy swine cut off ears, yank out teeth, shear off hair, and once they even... No, I won't say that out loud.
And how am I supposed to help?
How?
That's
They'll
sad.
punch their faces in together, so next time they'll think twice about disturbing my dearly departed. I'm not about to bother the town guard with this, am I?
I see. And do you know where these thieves are?
No, but that doesn't matter. They come night after night, so if we lie in wait, they'll definitely show up.
All right, then. We'll deal with your thieves. But I want the mandrake afterward. Got it?
If we pull it off, you'll get all the mandrake you can carry. Now come on, let's warm up a bit and wait for those wretches.
I know it's mad to think that, McLovin, mate, to be honest. I'm more looking forward to the GTA 4, mate. I think that'll look really
Let's go,
good,
lads.
man.
He can't be here now. Are you sure? We've been here several times already. Of course. What would that old codger be doing here so late?
Cheeky bugger. Get ready, Henry. Just you wait! This old codger will give you a hiding now!
Yeah, smashing that timer.
Nice wanker! No chance! You! Damn it! Oh! Back!
You shot it. Where are they?
You're dead! Fuck! Come on then!
We've got a hitting.
I'll rip your ass open! Fight, you scoundrel! Enough! Leave me be!
You good old timer.
We gave them a good thrashing. That was something.
I'd say so. They won't be showing their faces again here anytime soon. Here, take this key to the chest where I keep the mandrake root. You've earned it. You'll find it in my cottage larder. It's right behind the mortuary, but the entrance is on the next street over. Take care, and consider taking a bath, eh?
I know, man, I need a bath, man, but nobody wants to do business with me, man. Because I've been branded. I need to wait for that wee red symbol. The wee red symbol would go away. In fact, set it down there. That's how you run, you little bastard. Didn't see that there. See, I've been hearing for a while, mate, that Rockstar wanted to do games yearly again, so I hope that they do bring back a lot of the old titles, and it kind of seems like they are that way. Like, we're hearing about the Grand Theft Auto 4. I know you could say that Grand Theft Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of their recent games, you know? You could, like, that was their last game they did. And it was like ages ago now. Well, technically you could say the Grand Theft Auto trilogy and Red Dead 1 port. But apparently they do want to do it yearly, so I do hope they bring back older games, bro. I should have maybe waited until the morning. See, I want to play that Indiana Jones game, mate. I like games like that, so, but I'll probably wait until it goes on sale, because there's loads coming out this year and next year that I will I need to buy pre-order. There's something in here. The Irish somebody came through the day. He's back down here. Hi bro, I'm gonna definitely get it when it goes on sale bro. I like the movies mate, the Indiana Jones movies, and I like games like Uncharted and old Tomb Raider games mate, eh? So I'm definitely picking that game up at some point bro. Right man, I'm not finding any here. There's in the river, or at the river, there's this. Who are you, my friend? I'm out of town. No, I'm not.
Huh?
Oh, wrong button, wrong button. Oh shit, am I meant to talk to these guys? See, that's me just being bloodthirsty, man. Can I talk? Fuck it.
Bastard! Alert! To arms! Ah!
But it did say that they were an enemy camp. That's why I attacked. I didn't know that it was right here where I needed to go, man. Happens to the best of us. There's a pair away anyway. I want to talk to them first, man. I'll be fit to the drink though, and it's a weekend. I should have shot in their potty food. That's what I should have done. No problem, bro. You take care of yourself, mate. And I hope you have a good weekend, man. Keep your head up, mate. Cheers to getting first off and bye, bro. Right, anything else I can take care of fast? Oh, there's another one right there. Take that too, why not? Yeah, I'm sure men's is better. Right, let's head out. Right, where is it then? Right, I might just buy sage. Where is it?
Hear ye, good people, how you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear
Who goes? What are you doing here? Get out!
Shop not open yet. In fact, they're not going to do business with me here. Everywhere hates me, man. Right, so I'm gonna need to go picking for sage. I need to go and there. Is there a wee place at the back here I can pick it? Like a fair wee garden, maybe, no? I'll go up to one where I know anyway. In fact, it's not in the same place. Go up here though.
Go!
Whoa! It's not the place I thought it was. Anyway, I'm going to end this here now though, everybody. I need to go and take my dog out, but I'm going to be live again in like 45 minutes. I need to go and get something to eat too. But I'll be live after that, everybody. I appreciate your time. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications. We usually do Rockstar games here. Like most Rockstar games. But I really enjoyed like doing KCD2. Brilliant games is, but I also do new games as well too. I appreciate your time, everybody, and I'll see you all soon.